Hello, hello. Can y'all see that okay? Woo. Look, I got my Callaway umbrella. Hey, pretty girl Rain, how you doing? Look how I'm posted up here. It's giving me shade. It's helping me with the shade. Hey, pretty girl Rain, please. I know as you guys come in, I know people gonna come in. Please give a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank y'all for being in here. Let me lower this a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that sun is blasting. I love you too, pretty girl Rain. Thank you. You are so awesome. You're so awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just sitting by the water, thinking about a lot of things and just taking my time. You know, I'm back from Fort Myers. I'm back here in Fort Myers and just reminiscing, you know. Woosah. You are so amazing and you are the greatest person ever on YouTube. Pretty girl Rain, thank you. You're so kind. Seriously, I appreciate that. Thank you for your kindness. Seriously, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Oh, the sounds of the water, you guys. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna walk around a little bit before I leave here. I drove over 2 hours back from Tampa, and you know, just wanted to just kind of come and relax a little bit. Jaden, hey Jaden, says hello. Hey Jaden. Hey Dwayno 876 Gaming, thank you bro for coming back in. I appreciate you. You guys, as you come in, please double tap that screen for me, okay? Double tap the screen. I appreciate that. The water is beautiful. You're gonna be seeing this here, but this is my Callaway. Look how I look. Look at me. Oh gosh, because it's so hot out here. The sun is blasting, but it is. I wanted to just kind of like see it setting and stuff. You know, that's such a beautiful thing, right? To see the sunset. A lot of people don't take nature like seriously, but I love nature. I think God is impressive, most impressive. Beautiful. It's so gorgeous and it's so relaxing. But don't stare directly at the sun though, okay? Thank y'all for coming in. Please hit the thumbs up for me. Thumbs up the video, baby. Double tap that screen for me, guys. Hello everyone. You guys also the live stream features, there's like a button where it says, you know, you can tap that should say hello, you can say hi, and you can do that and I can see that you're here and saying hello. Thank you guys so much. Awesome. Alvin, how you doing? Hey, our brother and everyone in the chat. Hello. Thank y'all for double tapping that screen. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Otman, El Harmony. It says hi. Hello. Oh, thank you so much, pretty girl Rain. I'm sure your smile is beautiful and amazing and awesome, just like you are. You're so freaking amazing. Honestly, I appreciate you. The Wayno 876 Gaming, you guys, y'all gotta check his channel out. This brother is a gamer and he is amazing. I tell you, I love him. I love Do Gaming Z. I just love all my gamers. I really do. I love all y'all. I just shared you on my community and my community tab, Terrence. Thank you so much, Dwayno. You are so consistent. Like you are like someone who just you shares me out. You share me out the most, and I do not take that lightly. I appreciate you. Anna says, "My Terrence, hello, Anna. Anna, look at me. Look at me, Anna. I'm like, I got the Callaway. I got the Callaway. Oh, you see, when I that sun. Ooh, that sun. I got uh the Callaway umbrella. It's quite expensive. It's an expensive umbrella. I thank God for it because it's really wild. I'll get up and show you how. Hold on, I don't want to tip the phone over. I'm gonna show you how wide it actually is. How big it is. See? Pretty big umbrella, right? Callaway. Whew. That nice little breeze feels good. Thank you guys for coming in. My Terrence, I love you, Anna. I appreciate you. So you guys, it's 6:36 p.m. Okay, p.m. And I've gotten 16,799 steps in. We are not done, baby. We're gonna walk around this park, okay? I just wanted to show you the water and all that good stuff. Hey, Zachary, I'm back. What a beautiful view. What a beautiful view. Oh my, yes, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's beautiful, just like you. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. You guys, if you haven't already, double tap that screen. What are y'all waiting for? Double tap the screen for me, you guys. I'm gonna keep saying it. I gotta see more likes, more likes, more likes, more likes. So double tap, press and hold the screen, press the three dots in the upper hand side of the screen, or you can scroll up if you're on your computer, if you've cast me to the TV, if you have a tablet or an iPad, you can scroll up and press that thumbs up. It means a lot to me. I'm doing good. Anna says, "Oh, my Terrence, loving the look." Thank you so much. Forget the umbrella is how the towel over your head. Oh, it's so cute. And yes, huge umbrella. Yeah, right? Oh, this towel comes in handy. The umbrella comes in handy. I keep all these things in my car. Is it Hisses? Catapane Vlog says hi. Hello, hello. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Oh, damn, it's early for you. It's 11:40 nearly. Well, see, 11:40 p.m. is early for me too, though. But yeah, it is 6:37. And even like loving me Tracy Anderson, she's on the West Coast. Y'all know she's in Vegas. It's 3:37. Well, 3:38 her way now. It's 3:38. I'm sorry, I just kicked her. I tried to avoid doing that. Brother, I like and share you out. Thank you so much, Awesome Alvin. I appreciate that. Anna says, time for bed soon. Such a soothing vibe to go to bed to. You know what? I was just gonna say the same thing. The sounds of the water, it's so relaxing. It's so beautiful. It's just so inviting and welcoming. And I know we all are going through so much. We all are going through so much. And so I just want to tell you, relax and enjoy, It's the small things that really, for me, they're huge, but this is what God created, And I get to see this, and it's just gorgeous. It's a beautiful thing. There's people out on boats. It was some people like, what do you call, jet skiing. I mean, it's a plethora of things to do, and, to bring in the Memorial Day. I know a lot of people are barbecuing. What are you guys doing? Any of you celebrate for Memorial Day? Like, do you barbecue? Memorial Day in July 4th, I usually see a lot of USA flags up, which is awesome. Acid Monk said peace. Yes, it is peace. It is very peaceful. You said hi. Hello to you. Hello to you, Acid. Acid Monk said today is the day Jesus defeated the evil prophet Sick Mo Bick, a good day for celebration. Okay. Amen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming in. Um, Awesome Alvin said you are welcome, my brother. Do Gaming Z, how you doing, bro? Hope you're having a blessed Sunday as well, bro. Thank you so much. God bless you, fam. God bless you. I'm trying to protect myself from the skin. I'm trying to protect my skin from the sun. I mean, I'm trying to protect myself from my skin. Okay, Terrence, you're crazy, but it's so freaking. It's hot, but it's so beautiful, and then it's a little bit of a breeze. So, but it's still hot. But I said I just wanted to come and sit by the water. I just got so much on my mind, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I just thank God. I thank God. I've talked to a few people today. My dad, my sister. Hey Cherry. Hey. One of my close friends back home in Mississippi. I spoke with a few people today, and just tell everybody I love them, and just I don't take anything for granted. This weekend has been amazing, but I found out that one of my one of my amazing coworkers that I met as I traveled when I went to Montana, he passed away in a car accident, and it's like, oh man, and then coming back here, I was, I Google and stuff, and because I basically live in Fort Myers, right? I get a lot of the Fort Myers news and updates and stuff like online, and I saw that a teenager, a child, passed away. He was struck by a car. It was a motor vehicle accident versus pedestrian, and he did succumb to his injuries. And I just was like, oh my gosh, it's just so devastating. It's so sad. Um, and and actually they rushed him to the hospital I work at. But y'all know I was in Tampa. Because I work at a trauma facility now, and I was in Tampa, just being crazy and stuff, and on live having fun and stuff. But it breaks my heart. Now they have this like this how you set up like a memorial thing and stuff, like on the side of the road in remembrance, and they have like a bike there. They have all types of beautiful things there, and it just breaks my heart. It is so sad, y'all. So I'm not trying to say this to make people sad. What I was, even though when I was telling my sisters, and so I was like, I'm saying this because life is short. Okay, life is short, and be grateful and be thankful, and take it easy. Take it slow, and don't rush anything. God time is perfect time. Hey Nancy, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hey Cherry, I was just talking about you. I love you so much. Nancy, Cherry, Do Gaming Z, they're all channel members, and I appreciate them so very much. Thank y'all for being so awesome and so supportive. Like I said, guys, I have one channel membership. You guys can become a member as well. And I appreciate y'all. Even if you don't, I'm still coming with live streams, long content, short content, community posts. You might see me in somebody else's live stream, I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Acid Monk said, every day is a good day, brother. Every day is an amazing day, Acid. Every day is an amazing day. Every day, absolutely. Amen. And I'm not just saying that. I'm telling you, I believe it. I receive it. I claim it. I'm telling you. And I do that 10 times over and over again. God is so good. Even my back probably hurt. My feet probably ache. There may be complications with the car, certain things going on with the job, maybe a relationship that's like you can't seem to understand. There's all type of things going on mentally and stuff. God is still good, okay? God is still good. Y'all see that cloud? How the cloud just kind of blocked the sun a little bit. Now it's moving a little bit. The sun's kind of coming out a little bit more. This is so gorgeous. I just love it. I just love this. Hey Cherry Hay says, hey Anna. Nancy says, hi Alvin. Hey Cherry Hay says, hi Nancy. Do Gaming Z said, Cherry, bless up fam. Hope your Sunday is going great as well. Oh, Do Gaming Z, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry. I know like I was in the live, and I felt like I was like the first person in there, and I don't know if it was my internet or not, but my internet in that hotel, Leo, you already know I got half a G, and it was tripping. I was telling I was in so many people live streams, and I was telling them that, oh my gosh, like everything's just tripping. I mean, here I am, I'm sitting like my member milestone, but I sent it and I don't see it in their chat. um I think I've already sent one on yours. I'm not even sure. I don't know, but I wasn't seeing that. Things were buffering, so I don't know if it was mine or yours, but I'm sorry. I know you understand though, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, bro. I appreciate you all so much. I cannot stop saying that because I really do mean that. The support has been unwavering. Unwavering. It's been amazing support. Oh no, I am so sorry. It's okay, man. See, it's all right. It's okay. You know what? It's God's will. It's God's will. But I'm telling you, I don't know. It's crazy because I know about this, but then you know how things hit you because you start to reminisce and you start to think about those memories kick in where I was like with Neil. Neil was a CRNA, so he was a certified registered nurse, anesthetist. He put patients to sleep. And when I tell you one of the best CRNAs I've ever came in contact with, as far as working with, I mean, this brother never ever complained about anything, and if he did, my ass didn't see it. Okay, I'm not even kidding. And then it was also Dennis was there too, and so it was two CRNAs, and they were spectacular. I remember Dennis was a lot older than Neil, and Dennis, I never had experience, like, to be honest, like any like type of crazy loss, like other than my grandma passing away at that time, because my mom was alive. My two close friends who's committed suicide, they were alive, but he had a friend. This is what I'm telling you. You don't, and I'm not trying to sound weird, but God sends you. He'll send you all over the place. He'll send you to different times and points and situations in life to get you ready for something that you didn't even know that you needed to be ready for. And that's just my interpretation of it, right? Look, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, I don't understand a whole lot, but that's just my interpretation of, this is my experience. This is how I feel, because Dennis was a lot older, like I said, than Neil, but he was in a depression, and he was an amazing CRNA as well. But he was telling me that he had lost his best friend to suicide. Now, and you hear about this, and I'm like, I had traveled now probably for like 3 years at this moment, and I'm like, what is this? What is he talking about? Like, why is he telling me this? I don't want to, I didn't want like nobody to like kind of bring down my mood and stuff, whatever. I was let me just say, I was mature, like when I was 21, 22, but I was still immature, if you know what I mean, right? I still had a lot of growing to do, and I didn't understand like a lot of the conversation or how things shifted, if that makes sense. Okay, you know what? I still got this umbrella on, and I'm like, God said, Terrence, what the hell you doing? God said, I let the sun down. Now you can take the umbrella down. I'm like, okay, God, okay, all right, I'm sorry. Oh Lord, I'm just not paying attention. But what I was gonna say was he just he was just amazing. Made me just feel right at home. You know what I'm saying, at that hospital. And I thank God. I thank God for him. And I just hope and pray that his wife, I sent her a beautiful message and told her, and this is on Facebook, and told her how big of a blessing he was to me, and how comfortable he made me. Again, I'm a black guy, and I ain't see no black people in that part of Montana. Okay. And how, just how incredible, he was, and very comfortable. We went out, Dennis, myself, got beers and stuff, whatever. Back then I was drinking more Guinness than Corona. But yeah, it was just such a beautiful time there. But I was gonna say Dennis was telling me about how his best friend committed suicide, and it left him in somewhat of a depression, and I didn't understand that then, and now having lost two friends of suicide, like, yeah, I understand that more than I understand that now more than ever, and I sit back and I just thank God, y'all. I thank God. God is so good. And I'm doing what my mom told me to do. She said, live each day like it's your last, respect people. I'm doing some things that maybe some people don't agree with, but as long as I know that I'm taking care of myself and I'm not trying to harm anybody, and I'm praying and I'm fasting and I'm trying to just be the best Terrence I can be, the best version of myself I can be. That's all that matters. All that matters is how do you feel about the situation? And I'm not trying to sound mean, but it really doesn't matter what other people are thinking or how other people feel, especially when you know in your heart you're not trying to do anything wrong to anybody or anything. So, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sunday is going great, dude. Thank you. Hope all is well with you and your family. Blessings. That is so sweet, Cherry. Nancy goes, hi, Anna. Hey, Cherry. Hey, thank you for using those channel member emojis. I love those emojis, and I love you. Seriously, thank you so much. Hey, Cherry. Hey says, Rain, how you doing, pretty girl? Rain. Hey, Rain. Awesome Alvin is saying hello to Cherry. Admiral Kirks, I just farted. You know what I did too, and I'm so happy that I got what do you call the smothered pork chops and gravy out of my system, because if they were sitting in my system, I would have sharted. Okay, I would have shat myself. All right, so I'm happy I didn't. I know you trolling, and I can troll with the best of them. Okay, have a blessed one. All right, have a blessed one. Nancy says, yes, it is fine. Life is short. We can't take a day for granted. Nancy, that's exactly what Cherry, did I not just tell you that? I'm telling you, life is so short. And that's why I just drove over 2 hours back from Tampa to, get back here home to Fort Myers. And that's why I said, someone was like, just come to the park, just relax. And yeah. I'm here. And I just wanted to. Oh, that sun kind of come back out though, God. I just wanted to relax, and relax by the water. Maybe see the sun kind of, going down just a little bit. It gets darker later now. Hey Cherry, hey says, hey, love you too, T. Just wanted to pop in for a little bit. Thank you, Cherry. I appreciate that. Hey, Cherry Hay said, facts, Nancy. Also, Malvin says, hey, pretty girl, Rain. So beautiful, dope ass spot, T. Thank you, hey, Cherry Hay. It is gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And it's like you don't want everybody finding out about it because it's like it's so special. I don't want it's so quiet. I don't want no loud music, no craziness going on. Like, no, let's not do this. I want to hear the water. I want to hear the birds chirping. It's almost like I can hear my mom talking to me. I'm not even kidding. When, like, I've come here a lot of times and not even haven't made shorts, didn't go live, and I just sat here and I can hear her just say, that she's so proud of me and just keep being positive. And I'm telling you guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do just that, because there's a lot of things that I could complain about and a lot of things that are going on in my life, but I choose not to, because God has already worked it out. I'm a man of a lot of faith. Because I've been through so much. I don't know how else to prove this or say it, but I've been through so much. I know I'm gonna get through the things that I'm going through right now. I know I'm gonna get through it. So beautiful. Okay, wait, Kim's. Oh, thanks again, hey Cherry Hay. Kim Hopkins said, if water is flat on its surface, how is it curving into a globe? You know. Sorry, I was drinking. I was drinking out of my Stanley. um, that's interesting, Kim. I don't know. When you find out, let me know. um, Awesome Alvin says, "Hey Kim, Kim, I hope you're doing well. If you haven't already, you guys, please double tap that screen. I know I say it periodically a whole lot, right? But if you give me a thumbs up, it does. YouTube does like that, and it lets YouTube know, hey, this guy's pretty cool. Let me share out his Let me share his info. Let me share his channel out more, and that way we can get more people in. We can be a bigger family. That's what we want, you know. Positive vibes. Hey, Miss Danny J, how you doing? I'm sorry, the sun got me like kind of squinting. How you doing? The sun is sunning. I had the umbrella. I had my Callaway, and I put it down because God was like, "Why you still got that umbrella up, young man?" I'm like, "I don't know." And then the sun came right back out. But it's gonna be okay though. It's okay. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I've just enjoyed going live and spending time with you guys. You guys are so awesome. You're so sweet, so kind and considerate. I appreciate my YouTube family. I really do. Stunning scenery. Thank you so much. I know I kind of messed it up with my face, but thank you so much, Miss Danny J. I appreciate that. Nancy goes, "Hi, Miss Danny J." Miss Danny J says, "Hey, Nancy, how you doing, Miss Nancy?" Y'all know I kind of add my own little, my little twang and the different sounds to it. Nancy be like, "I do not talk like that, Terrence." But Nancy, you are in the South now. My neck of the woods, Nancy. Nancy, I just appreciate you so much, and I'm just, I am your family. It's just amazing the blessings that God is bestowing upon you and your family, and He's gonna keep putting those blessings right in y'all laps. Y'all deserve it, and I love it. I just love your love for God, and I just appreciate you so much. I really do, and I love the fact of how you've always been so supportive of me. You've always you have always been kind, and I know I've been through so much, and I'm not a perfect soul. Lord knows I'm not, and I just thank you for just accepting me for me and not judging me, and just always being so supportive. Really, seriously, like I like to give everybody their flowers here and now. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully. Faithfully, love's all you'll ever need. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. The water is beautiful, just like you, Nunu. Hello, Nunu. Welcome back. Welcome back. You guys, Nunu is a channel member. That's why she's green in the screen. Nunu, I appreciate you. I really do. Awesome Alvin says hello to Miss Jenny J. Miss Jenny J said hello, Awesome Alvin. Thank y'all so much for the engagement. Cherry, I know you up. Look, Cherry, the boss lady right there. That's a busy lady, and I appreciate her so much. Cherry, thank you for being here. She said, I gotta go. I gotta bounce, T. I'll holla. Have a wonderful stream. Blessings. God bless you, Cherry. Thank you so much for coming in and just gracing us with your presence. I really do appreciate you, Cherry. I love you. Thank you so much. Miss N J said exactly. Amen. Blessing, chatties. Thank you so much, Cherry. Thank you. Speaking of Nunu, oh, that's so sweet. Nunu says, hey, Cherry. Nancy says, blessings to you, Cherry. Oh, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all, especially my channel members. Y'all know I got nothing but love for you. I appreciate y'all for being in here. Forrest on VR said, hi, Forrest. How you doing, Forrest? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Awesome Alvin, our brother, I am glad to meet you. Thank you so much, Awesome Alvin. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you, Alvin. So I'm gonna just maybe like 10 more minutes, we'll walk around. You said LOL, wait, you said LOL, yes, I am country. Nancy, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Country girl. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's some of the best. That's some of the best women in the world. Country women. Nancy said, God is awesome. He always had my back no matter what. Amen. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nancy, I really appreciate you too. You're awesome. You're so kind to everyone in your streams and very encouraging, regardless of whatever you may be going through. You radiant light. Oh, Nancy, don't you do this now. Don't you now Nancy. Now I'm an ugly crier, okay? I do you know, yeah, you see me cry now. You know I'm ugly when I cry. I appreciate that, Nancy. That means so much to me. Thank you. I try my best. Like I said, I know Lord knows I'm far from perfect, but I just try my best. I try my best to make people feel how I want to feel, you know? I really do. And like and honestly, trolls and all, you know, people come in, they try to disrupt you. They want to disrupt you, discourage you. They want to talk about you, demoralize you, defame you, whatever they, you know, they want to do all these things. And I like to uplift, encourage, instill hope and guidance and faith. I love to motivate others. I love to see people motivated and inspired. Because if by you guys, like Nicole and so many other people are like, Terrence, I've lost 80 pounds. I'm up to 100. I'm up to 60. And you inspired me. You motivated me. I've lost this. I've done this. I'm like, oh my stars. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And it inspires me more. It uplifts me more. It encourages me more. So I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. Also, Malvin says, Nancy, you are fabulous. Oh, you're fabulous. Also, Malvin. That's so sweet of you. Duping Delight said, what a beautiful view here. Yes, it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. It's so relaxing. You know, before when I was on the phone with Cherry and I was sitting here and it was just a family. It was so many, like a family of, is it a family of geese or ducks? Is it geese? Like plural geese. I adore nature, so relaxing and calming. It is. You know, I was kind of feeling sad because I had left Tampa and I drove back here to Fort Myers, and because of, you know, I mean, of course, y'all know I miss my mom, and I was out shopping and stuff, and every time I go to the shopping centers and stores and stuff, I think about her so much. I'll see some stuff that she likes or probably would have liked and all that. It's inevitable. You're always going to think about your loved ones, right? And then knowing that, you know, Neil from Montana, Neil was a co-worker of mine, a really special person. He passed away in a car accident, and then also finding out here that a young, I don't know I don't know this kid, but my heart aches for his family and just his friends at school. It aches. It's so sad. It's so sad. You know, a teenager. He was hit by a car and he passed away. And you know, I think about my sister Keisha, because I was like, I called Keisha crying, you know, and this was like earlier in the weekend, and she was like, it's okay, it's all right. And I just wanted to say I love you, you know. And I called my dad this weekend crying. I spoke to my dad today too, but I just been so emotional. But it's been like it's not a negative thing, you guys. It's a positive thing, because I feel like once you allow yourself to open up and to just be the most authentic version of yourself, I feel like God bestows blessings upon you. I think that's it's like a connection. It's almost like some type of bridge, or if there's some gateway that opens up. And you ever felt that way when you feel like you release those feelings and those emotions, even toxicity or positive, whatever you're releasing? It's just like it's some type of connection. I can't put it into words, you know. I'm so not a lyricist. So I that's why I don't write music. I need Keisha. Keisha is the poet, you know. She's a award-winning poet. She's written many poems and they've been published, and she's amazing. She does so much. Like when people pass on, and she's written so many things, like far as like with obituaries and things and stuff, whatever. Just amazing. She's a Jill of all a Jill of all trades. um, but yeah, life is just short. I think that's the gist of it. Life is short, and I try my best to, Lord knows I'm not perfect, but I try my best to enjoy things like this. And yeah, and I just reminisce, and I have so many different thoughts in my head, and things that's out of my control, and things I wish I wish I could control, but I just know that's just not what it is. A lot of times you can't control things, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to feel like that. It really is. Um, Awesome Alvin says you are our brother. You are right. Thank you so much, Awesome Alvin. Awesome Alvin, I appreciate you. Nancy says yes, God uses us when we're authentic. He doesn't. He doesn't work with fake. Oh, God, you about to have me shouting up in here, Nancy? Come on now, come on now. Dupe and Delight says that's so awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again, you guys, if you haven't already, please double tap the screen. I know I sound like a broken record, but what the reason why I say that is because you have so much negativity here on these applications, right? You have your obviously this is YouTube. You have your TikTok. You have your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitch, your Twitter, your Clapper. You have so many different social media apps. And there's a lot of awesome people on these apps, right? I've seen a lot of you. I met a lot of you. I'm so grateful for you guys. But at the same time, there's a lot of negativity, and it seems like the negativity is festering, so it's growing, and people like that for some reason. And I'm like, I want people to like the positivity more, or just as much at least, so we can get people in these streams and we can converse, and we can pick each other brains and uplift each other, inspire each other, motivate each other, really encourage each other, because there's a lot of people, like I said, I've lost 2 friends to suicide. And I'm sure some of you probably have experienced maybe a loss of a loved one. I don't care if it's a goldfish. I don't care if it's, your dog, like a pet, or, an actual, person. It doesn't matter. You've lost something. And it's hard. So I want people to be able to come to a live stream and just relax and not feel, judge, or not feel bad about maybe if you cry even, or whatever the case, you scream to the top of your lungs. Now, I do suggest if you are in like an enclosed environment, don't scream too loud, because respect the people around you, but y'all know what I mean. Life is short, and like I said, my mom, how she raised me is to live each day like it's my last. And I know I keep talking about that, but it's important to express that. And also, while I express that, enjoy life. That's why I dance. That's why I love comedy. That's why I love roasting. I love being roasted. Like I love to interact with people. I love that. Yes, I'm an introvert, but I still enjoy people. I still enjoy nature. I think it's something spectacular about the fact that we are witnessing this. And even my drive here was like storming, and I'm like, God, this is so awesome. I thought about an individual that came into my chat like yesterday and was like, oh, I want to do storm chasing. I want to do storm chasing videos. I want to be on YouTube. And I'm like, this would be so perfect for him, so I gave him some advice, like maybe you want to do research. Okay, I want you safe, but do the research. Get your equipment, to the best of your ability, all that you can afford, and make get a plan, list the goals, the things you want to achieve and accomplish, and just turn on that freaking camera, turn on that phone, and get to recording. You're gonna make mistakes. Lord knows I still make them, but you got to start somewhere, But when I saw that the lightning and then the thunder thereafter, and it was raining, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just like, yeah, I immediately, start praying. And as I prayed before I even got on the road, okay, I'm a prayeraholic, okay, I pray a whole lot. I am not a saint, okay, but I pray so much. I mean, I remember it was a kid when I had first got here, and he was like sitting on the railing here, and I was like, I just prayed so hard for him, like, please God, do not fall over. I swim, but I'm not like the greatest swimmer, but I'm like, I would have to jump in and help, retrieve him if he did fall in. But I don't know, y'all. I just got so much on my mind. I just want everybody to be safe. You're talking to somebody. I'm 38 years old. Keisha, let me just say this. Um, my sisters are a little older than me, but they look great. They look great. But we've never had a broken bone. Okay, we've never had a broken bone growing up, and 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 our parents proud. They they really like pride themselves on making sure that we were okay. I mean, my mom, obviously a little overprotective, but she still let us live and grow and learn things. And there's no way that she didn't, because if she didn't, I wouldn't be the man I am today. So she definitely let us learn things for ourselves, but also but at the same time, simultaneously protecting us. And I don't know, like, it may sound weird, but I just don't want people to hurt themselves. That's why I save lives for a living. Okay. I really do. At least I try to. Lord knows, and Lord is my witness, I try to. Every day I go into work. I just and this is well before my mom passed away. Every day that I go into work, I thank God so much to be able to. I thank God to give me strength, right, and breath in my lungs to be able to maybe help somebody. It can be a gallbladder, it can be a craniotomy. It doesn't matter. I just thank God that I'm able to help somebody feel a little bit better or live a little bit longer. I really love that. I really love when we kick cancer ass. I love that. I love looking cancer in the face and saying, we got you, and that's happened a lot of times, and that's been a blessing. Because my mom, she passed away. She had stage 4 ovarian cancer, so she passed away, but it's okay. God called her home, and she's not in pain. But when I do see those patients, even like ovarian cancer, and they somehow detected it before it became stage 4, because that's a hard pancreatic cancer, and ovarian cancer. Those are hard cancers. I mean, when I say hard cancers, I'm saying hard to detect. She was like stoic, and she was very like, okay, I'm going to the hospital. If I got a little cough, I got a little scratch, I'm going to the hospital. And she was also in the medical field and child care and stuff, and she took life seriously. I told you guys my mom was a diabetic, and she lost so much weight, and she was out on the tennis court with me. We would be gambling. We would go all around. Oh my gosh, we go so many places together, shop and do the garage sales. And she basically cured her diabetes. Like, I'm literally in the hospital with her. Well, I'm at the doctor's appointment with her, and the doctor is telling her this. I mean, she weaned herself off of insulin. She didn't take, the metamorphin and all that stuff. She didn't have to take those things. Her blood pressure was always great. My mom was really taking full control of her health. And then it's like, she does that, and we're just living life. And then she was diagnosed. She had a hysterectomy in 2014, and ovaries were they did leave her ovaries and stuff, and she had really big fibroids, right? Bigger than all of us, like when she had us. And Lord knows I was over 9 pounds, and the fibroids were bigger than that, but they were all benign. And then and then 2 years later, she was diagnosed with cancer. But I say all that to say this, like, it just feels good to be in a position to help, whenever I can. Like, I don't know everything. I don't know everything. I don't understand everything, but I'm telling you guys, I'm kind of wrapped a little different, because Lord knows it ain't about the money. I've taken a huge pay cut at this facility. I just enjoy what I do, and I thank God for that. I thank God for that, and I let my work speak for itself. So many people tell me, they're like, we can really see the passion in your eyes. I care. It's almost like I want perfection, but I know that's impossible. Okay, that's why I just let go, and I let God deal with everything, and He's perfect. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all know I get to talking. I'm gonna read Nancy's again. I love how you said that. Yes, God uses us when we're authentic. He doesn't work with fake. Absolutely. And thank you again, Duping Delight says that's so awesome. Awesome Mama says, Nancy, thank you. Nancy, thank you for using those channel member emojis. Again, you guys, Nancy, Hey Cherry Hey, Do Gaming Z, New, the very beautiful Queen New in the building. They're all channel members. You guys can become a channel member as well. There's only one channel membership, okay? There's one set fee for that, and I appreciate it. Now, this is not me trying to force anybody. You don't have to do that. We're still gonna come with long content, short content, live streams just like this one. We're gonna do community postings and all that good stuff. I'm gonna post some of the most inspirational, real things. It may trigger some people, okay? But it's all meant to be positive. Those are the intentions. It's for our accountability and the responsibility. I have to take accountability of my life. There was somebody in the live stream earlier when I was in Tampa, and he said that he was homeless. So like 10 years ago, he was homeless, and he would blame others for his homelessness, right? And he didn't take accountability. He was not responsible. He was aggravated. He was angry. He was always stressed and upset. And he said until he found God and he started to take his life seriously, and he got a job, and then from there it just kind of like, I don't want to say snowball, but it just kind of elevated. That's the word we're gonna use, baby. Elevated. It elevated and from him being homeless to him now owning his own home. And I just had to shout hallelujah. I'm serious. I'm like, God is so good. Because I'm like, Lord, I purchased a home a long time ago, and I thank God that I got a return on an investment, but it was so crazy for me to do that. And I said the next time I do that, I'm going to really make sure that this is what I want to do. Because y'all know I get happy feet. But now, I have a condo, and I really do enjoy that. But I was telling him, I said, you got more than what I got. And I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited. I'm stoked. I'm impressed. It's stupendous. It's such an amazing thing to accomplish. And him having to have gone through homelessness. I mean, you guys, that's impressive. It really is. But just the point is, don't give up. When I say don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, I'm not just trying to hear myself talk. I'm not just trying to get you guys to go to my store and buy the merchandise. I mean it. Do not stop. You can't stop, and you won't stop. I want you guys to keep going. Keep going no matter what. Life is filled with adversity. Okay, it's just as light as the day is light and as the night is dark. It's just gonna be that. Okay, we cannot control that, but what we can do, we can get a Callaway umbrella and we can open it up and kind of give ourselves a little bit of shade. And then when the nighttime comes upon us, we can turn on that flash. We can give ourselves a little bit of light. Thank you, God, for light. You know what I'm saying? But also we have the moon. You know what I'm saying? Everything falls into place. I'm not out here trying to be a poet. I'm just saying what's on my heart. Honestly, I think we stress about the inevitable and fear the unknown, right? We got to stop that. Right? Like I'm telling you guys, when I walked around Tampa downtown last night and into the morning, and I got back in my car and I was like, why is the right side so dark? Because my headlight had blown. Now I have my high beam, but I don't have my low beams. And I'm like, oh, Lord. And, I just don't want the cops to, like, not to say they're going to harass me, but I don't want to even give them an idea to even just stop me, And also I want to be able to see, and I want other people to see. I want to be safe. And I'm like, God, it's on the passenger side, and that side is more difficult to change. And I'm like, oh no, Lord, I don't know. And for some reason, like I said, okay, Terrence, just drive to the hotel. You'll get it seen about tomorrow, whatever. And the guy was like, no, you got this now. Just put your blinkers on, and you got your light, with your phone, and you got all the tools. My dad has given me all the tools that I need. My 5/16, 4/16. I have all these tools, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is awesome. I do have roadside, but I was not gonna call roadside for a headlight. I don't even know would they come for that? Maybe they would. I mean, I'm paying good money for roadside, but I said I think I can do this, and because God, told me that I could, and I did it, and I felt so good, and it sounds kind of silly or cliche, but it's like you can do all things. Oh my gosh. If you got Christ in you, you can do all things. God is going to put that strength in you. He will always put that strength in you. You have it in you already. You just have to know that. This is not me trying to let me throw scripture. Let me throw this. This is just what it is. God is just all knowing. He's most impressive, and He will always protect you. And if you allow Him to. And I really was obedient because I was like, okay, I want to be safe. I want to make sure I can do this. I don't want to break something else and cause a chain reaction, right? And God said, no, you got this. And I really in my heart, I believed, and I was able to do that. And now, because God is so good for blessing me with the father that I have. My dad taught me so much about cars, and I know a lot. I can do a lot. I thank God for that. But sometimes I choose not to because I'm like, well, Dad, that's what AAA for. That's what the roadside for. He said, Donnell, you're gonna be waiting here for an hour. You can go. You can already have had that tire changed. I'm like, okay, yes, sir. Then I get out and I do it, and I feel good that I've done it. So this is the point. I think I don't want to get far left from my point. Is don't shortchange yourself. Don't give yourself grace. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop telling yourself you can't do something. Like I said, I don't know how to ride a bike. I don't know how to ride a bike, right? But my nieces and nephews are going to teach me how to ride this bike, and I'm going to claim that, and I'm going to be on that bike, okay? And I've lost 162 pounds, and I'm going to lose more. And you guys are going to see me on that bike, and you're going to be like, who the hell is on that bike? That's Terrence? What in the world? Man, he lost so much more weight. And I see it. I claim it. I'm going to manifest, and I just believe because God is real, you guys. God is real. He is real as this beautiful day. He is real. He has created all of what we see. So I'm not going to sit up here and I will never negate Him. I will never ever disagree with Him. Okay. God is everything. God is everything. Duping Delight said, oh, Nancy says true. Thanks again for using those memory emojis, Nancy. Duping Delight said for sure. Duping Delight said, you have a beautiful energy. Thanks for sharing it. It's lovely to find here. Thank you so much, Duping Delight. I appreciate that. Thank you. Jiminy Crickets, this is beautiful. Where might this be? This is in Fort Myers, Florida. Yeah, we're in Fort Myers, Florida, and we're just listening to the water, a little bit of the motorcycles and stuff. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I pray for their safety. And it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, thank you so much. Marie Holiday's listening and showing support. Marie, thank you so much. Marie, so I don't know if you've heard, I know you came in before, it was a while ago, but I'm having problems messaging. Okay, I'm having problems sending you a comment, Hustle T King reaction, Awesome Alvin. Like I pressed the comment button and I cannot comment. So, and I've tried it on a plethora of videos. I know you've gone live, you've done some solid live streams, you've done some, certain live streams, and I'm like, I cannot comment. Like, what is this about? So I don't know but I must say, even last night, I did hit up Google support about these things, you guys. Even on my little staycation I just had in Tampa, I did hit up Google support, and Google support was like, there are so many glitches going on at this very moment with YouTube. You guys, maybe your numbers, you're probably seeing like, okay, you got 600,000 views, right? But you probably got 900,000. So they're completely off. And I would say right now, I wouldn't even really look at those numbers until like, I would say at the beginning of next month. That's when I would truthfully look at those numbers. Because yeah, like even the revenue, I was like, man, that jumped from, it was like at 1,100, and it jumped from 1,100 to like 1,400, and it was like, it was back down. I'm like, what is going on here? So I don't think, it's just not fully up to par yet. But again, I'm giving God all control, and everything's going to work out. I'm not stressing about anything. I'm really not. I can't afford to. Jiminy Crickets. Okay, Jiminy Crickets. I absolutely love your name, by the way. I think you have such a crazy, awesome, original name. It's almost like the young lady who comes in. She's like she was like, I think her name has something to do with ladies have hiccups too. I forgot. Oh my gosh, I forgot that. I can't believe I forgot the name. But it's so original. It's so awesome, and I love that. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for your originality. Oh my gosh, Duping Delight, you said that's wonderful. That you're absolutely wonderful. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. But you guys, do you see what I see? Shanita H. Shanita. Okay, I gotta look at you. Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all, Shanita, that is an OG right there. Shanita, I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. That means so much to me. Oh my gosh, you guys. Shanita is the celebrity in my eyes and in the eyes of so many others. Shanita, like I know you always watch and I know you are just always so supportive and I appreciate you so much. You guys, Shanita been a channel member forever and a day and she's always been so supportive and so real, so real. And you said, hey, that looks beautiful, just like you. And it is, I am not kidding when I say that. You are such a beautiful spirit inside and out. I mean, you are just so gorgeous and I appreciate you so much. I really do, Shanita. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the loyalty, the support. Like, I want to say over the years now, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like, we really have known each other, you know, for quite some time. Isn't that impressive? That is so awesome. Stupendous is gonna be the word that I think that I'll use for a while now. I was like, God, I said that's incredible that, you know, that word starts off like with, it kind of like sounds like stupid, but stupendous is like impressive. And it's like, it's almost like you're taking a lemon and you're making lemonade. You know, no, you're not stupid, you're stupendous, baby. Stupendous, okay? I love that. I love that. I love that word, but you know, y'all know my most favorite one is plethora. And I love to reference that like with blessings. We're going to receive a plethora of blessings. We just have to continue to be obedient, continue to stay woke, continue to be kind as possible. Because y'all know I'm a cursing Christian, okay? All right? But all jokes aside, just be kind to others. Try your best to be patient. Stop being so mean. Stop the bullying. I mean, I'm seeing so many shootings and so much violence, and I'm telling you guys, I do not condone violence. I do believe in self-defense, but I'm telling you guys, these stories. We're not hearing all. There's always two sides to a story, right? But we're not even hearing all of any side. You know, you never know. You never know what people are going through, and you never know what people are capable of and what they actually do. And you know, my deal is, I like to say I never say never, but I always say God. That's just my saying. I'm going to continue to pray that God just protects me and protects everyone around me. And that's all I can do. I don't have control over anything else. But what I can do for my platform, I can speak against the bullying, the violence, the domestic abuse, the suicide. You know, you guys reach out to people, talk to people. I've had those thoughts, okay? I've had those thoughts after my mom passed, you know. But I tell you, my mom came to my dream and she almost beat my ass. She said, boy, I'm not kidding. It sounded just like this. But she didn't open her mouth. She never moved her mouth. And I just saw her, you know, and it's just like, and she was in, my mom was like in what I dressed her in, like, you know, when, you know, as far as when she passed, you know, she was in beautiful, like these beautiful black, you know, slacks and this beautiful blue like the sky. Is so gorgeous, you guys. She was just so beautiful. And that's the image that I've seen in my dreams. And she was just aggravated with me, though. The fact of the matter that I was in this funk and I was, you know, I was thinking about these things. I didn't say anything a lot. I didn't say anything aloud, but I was just thinking. And she was like, boy, you remember when you cried in my arms? And I cried in her arms for like 4 hours after my best friend Antonio committed suicide in 2014. We played a lot of tennis together. We kicked butt. We played so much tennis. We won so many tournaments. We won so many tennis tournaments together. And and I was crying in her arms. And I remember my dad had left. He went to the store, came back, left again, came back, and he's like, that boy still crying. She was like, Joe, leave him alone, leave him alone. And and yeah, she just held me, y'all. She just held me, and she was like, times are rough, times are hard, but she was like, I don't ever want to see one of my children passed away, let alone through suicide. She was like, I want you to always, come to me, and if you can't come to if you can't come to me, know that you can always go to God. And as I say this, I pray that these birds don't go dookie on my head. They flew right over my head. In a sense, I just feel like that was my mom making a joke just like that. I'm like, now all the space out here and these birds fly right over my head. That had to be her, right? Because I'm talking about her. But yeah, she just held me, and so, and then, I'm telling you, from that dream, I came out of that funk. I came out of it, and I said, as long as God puts breath into my body, I'm gonna try my best to make a difference even more. This is before my mom passed, but more I thought this before my mom passed. I've always wanted to make a difference. I've always wanted, like, my mom told me stories. My dad did as well, and I can't even. I can remember. I can remember like a bunch of lights, and I remember like this red signage, right? It was red. It was red words or whatever. And for some reason, I guess that was the OR. My mom said, "Boy, do you know that you actually walked in the OR when you were just like 3 years old? You walked back in the OR." I'm like, "Really? Did I?" So somehow I was at Baptist Memorial Golden Triangle Hospital, the same hospital where my mom passed away at. And she said I walked through the double doors, and that's the same. I actually worked at that hospital. I worked at the hospital on and off for like a year. I traveled, went there, and all that good stuff. And I'm actually from Columbus. Well, I was born in Westport, Mississippi. I'm from Columbus, Mississippi. Born and raised in Mississippi is what I'm trying to say. But I actually worked at that hospital, and it's just so crazy, for lack of better words, how I actually worked there. And my mom told me, my dad said it too now, that I actually I walked back in surgery, like the double doors, a little kid, getting, walking back. And she was like, Donnell. And she said, my middle name is Donnell. She said she was yelling my name, and the doors had closed. And she said some nurse or whatever, had my hand and was taking me back out and laughing profusely at this little black chubby kid. This little black boy. I was a big baby, I ain't lying, who somehow got through the double doors, because you have to have access. And so it's so crazy now that, having worked in surgery for like 19 years and some months, which is so crazy. And it's just, I don't know, y'all. I'm not trying to bore you, but it's just, it just shows me that, God is realer than ever, and just keep going. Like, when I haven't had those thoughts, really since then, but when I think about sadness, and like I said, like about Neil passing away in a car accident, about the kid here being struck by the motor vehicle and passing away, I'm gonna think about I'm gonna just think about my mom. I'm gonna think about happy thoughts, and again, it may sound cliche or whatever. I'm not trying to be Papa Teresa, but I'm gonna think positive, and I just know that God has a final say in everything. I have seen real miracles. I've seen people come through the OR, and they've been shot in the chest and shot in the head, and these people are living as we speak. And then I've seen somebody just slip and fall on ice and have a hip replacement, and they're like 60, 60, late 60s, and then they pass away. And I'm like, God. So I can't just ask why, but it's just you have to just understand that when God says it's your time, it is your time, no matter what the case may be. That was just like when we've lost Angie Stone, that's just, and Kobe Bryant, in the way that it happened. But people like to bring up all the devil and this and that, but God is in control of everything. And we might not understand it at this very moment, but we have to believe in him. And we have to, if we're going to be God-fearing and children of God, actually, and really, 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 really understand him, where we have to accept those things. And I was talking to Cherry, and I was like, we have to accept those things, and it may not be something we want to just full out accept, but we have to, because we're walking by faith, not by sight. You get what I'm saying? You catch the drift. We're walking by faith, so we don't know, but we just have to believe. We have to believe in His word. Believe in His word. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna be okay. We're going to be okay. And I'm not just saying that. I really do mean that with all my heart, all my might. We're going to be okay. We just have to keep believing. We have to keep believing, and we have to know that we're going to be okay. Even the things that we go through. You probably lost your mom. Your Lord knows how am I even going on without her? Because look at that beautiful son. God is real. I'm telling you guys, God is real. Nunu, thank you for the makeup brush. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nancy goes, hi, Shanita. Doping Delight said, I still struggle with losing my mother December 23rd, week before Christmas. I'm so sorry. I lost my mom My mom died May 3rd. She was diagnosed with cancer March, right before Josie's birthday. So like March 16th. It's crazy. I remember these days. So March 16th, diagnosed with cancer, and then she passed May 3rd. It was very fast. She only had 2 rounds of chemo. She had Taxotere, and gencitabine, and the chemo pretty much just backfired on her. But my mom knew all the consequences. She knew. My mom was a fighter, but you know, it was just it's just life. And I'm so sorry, Duping Delight, that you have gone through that. I think the Lord has a plan for her in heaven. Oh, do you think I'm telling you, Duping Delight, God, I'm telling you, I know He has a plan. I know He has a plan. And I'm telling you, I know this may sound random, but we have all, trolls and all now, we all come in contact with each other one way or another, because I think ultimately God brings us together. And I'm not trying to sound like a broken record, but I like to talk about these things because I feel like we need to normalize the fact that it's okay to socialize and talk about these things. It's okay to talk about these things. We need to normalize it. I'm not wishing death on anybody. Hello, people. I save lives for a living. Okay, so I'm not trying to wish death on nobody. Do I like death? Hell no. You know, I want to fight that off, but it's a part of life. It's inevitable. But that's what my mom taught us. Like, when I say us, I mean my sisters and myself and all of my cousins. Okay, live each day like it's your last. All right, stay prayed up and stay elevated in the Lord's, stay elevated in the Lord. Like, honestly, like, I'm not trying to sound like a broken record, but that's just like people say, okay, well, you curse. Cursing is an expression. I don't care if you have a full out conversation with God Himself. If you have to curse, you curse. Now, I know some people may disagree with that, but okay, take it up with God. All right. I know how He is, I know what He's done for me. I know how He is with me. And that's just what it is. At least I pray, at least I talk to Him. And I really do feel like he's the master. He has everything already planned out. Even if we try to, change the trajectory of certain things, and it's probably not going to work, because it's His plan. Yes, He's given us will, power, but ultimately it's His will. So if He wants this to work, it's going to work. If He doesn't want it to happen, it won't happen. It's just that simple. Now, I know some people agree with that. Some people probably can't wrap your mind around it, but that's just my interpretation, is my feelings towards it. And Lord knows I have been through a lot, so I feel like, to say, okay, I should be given the right to talk about this, but I just know that I've been through a lot, and I've seen a lot. I've seen a whole lot. I mean, I really have. I can't tell you how many times I've done chest compressions and a patient have been passed, in my opinion, have passed on, 10, 15 minutes ago, and we get them back and they have no brain damage. They know everything. And some of them, it's like they know even more, and it's like, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Okay. So again, you guys, as we see this beautiful sunset, like, God is so real. You can't, that's something that can't nobody tell me that's a fib or something fake. You can get out of here with that foolishness. God is real. Okay. Nancy says, absolutely. Dupin, like I said, we can't take riches with us, but we can improve things for others while we're here. Show compassion for sure. Absolutely. That's what my mom also said. Like she was like, I can't. Now my mom, look, I told y'all we gamble now. We would gamble. And my mom said, I can't take this with me, but let me tell you, there was always food on the table. Let me look at me. Yeah, do I look like I ever missed a meal? Never have I missed a meal, okay? My mom made sure that myself, Keisha, and Josie ate. And we, even though with Nate, we didn't even know that they would make sure that we ate and they didn't even eat. Now I know that now, okay, but I didn't know that when I was 5, 8, 9. You know, I didn't know that. They went without a lot of days to make sure that we did, to make sure that we had. They were just one of, my dad is still alive and well. He's such a great provider. Even right now, I go home, I'll visit, I'll go to Mississippi. I'm like, Dad, don't fry no foods. Dad, okay, we watching the carbs. Don't fry no foods. Leave it alone. And then the buttermilk cornbread, the hospital cornbread. I'm like, Dad, please stop. But just one meal, but not a whole week. And I'm like, Dad, we're gonna go fishing. We're gonna go out. We're gonna walk around. And because my dad is just in such great shape. He's 70. I say he's 70 going on 30. You know, and I'm 38 going on 97. but I love him so much, and the conversations that we have is just amazing. Even more so, you know, after him losing his wife of 33 years and me losing my mom. I just thank God. I thank God for that. You know, I really do. So beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much. Amazing testimony. Nancy, thank you so much. Nancy, I appreciate you so much. To be honest, you know, I'm so grateful for you. Because when I go to your channel and when I see the postings and the love that you have for your family and the love ultimately that you have for God, I'm telling you, it motivates me so much. You have no idea how much you motivate me. I can't even share with you how much you motivate me. Loving Me Tracy Anderson, thank you so much for coming back. Loving Me Tracy Anderson is also a channel member. She's one of T's awesome butterflies, just like Nancy, just like Hey Cherry Hey, just like Do Game Z, just like a lot others of you, a lot more of you. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. It really means a lot to me. I can't tell you. Shanita H. Shanita, did I not say your name again? I'm so sorry, Shanita. I love and appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Like I said, an OG, you know, you in there like with Loving Me Tracy Anderson. You guys are exceptional. Y'all mean so much. Y'all mean so much to me. Thank you so much for all that you do. Tracy says hi. Nancy says hi, Tracy. Shanita says, Alvin, what's up? What's up? Awesome. Alvin says, hi, Miss Tracy Anderson. Thank y'all so much. Loving Me Tracy Anderson says, Nancy, Tracy, did you figure it out with your live stream? Because like I told you already, they just got me when I was walking downtown in Tampa. Pitbull was playing, Rihanna was playing. I was like, I know I'm gonna get a copyright, and I sure did. I got a copyright on both of those. So now, what I've done was I erased, I muted that out. Well, I pressed, you know, because they let you know in the studio, so it's muted out. It's being, now it has to marinate. Like I said, they have to go through and make sure that, you know, everything else is taken care of. And yeah, so then after that, once you see the green dollar sign, now you can do the remixes. So I'm not gonna be crazy anxious. I'm just gonna take my time, you know, and relax and let God just deal with that. But yeah, I hope you figured your situation out, because they are quick. People say, why aren't you playing music? Because they will quickly demonetize that video or live stream videos, whatever the case may be, when it's not within their studio. Beautiful view. Thank you so much, Tracy. Yes, it's relaxing. I know I'm talking a whole lot, but that's just kind of how I got to do it, you know. But I just wanted to see the sunset, and you know, I'm reminiscing about some things and thinking about some stuff, and I wanted to do that with you guys, my YouTube family. Myers says, where are you? Well, I'm in Fort Myers. You know, Fort Myers, and just watching the water and the sunset. And it's other people that come out here too and watch the sunset. It's a beautiful thing, you guys. I think when the sun rises, I think that's something where we can definitely attest to. I don't even need to see it to know that God is real, but this is something that shows me that, yeah, God is just absolutely real. He is with us. I was on the phone with Hey Cherry Hey, and I saw like the sun rays coming through the skies, and Cherry's like, Terrence, you see that face? I said, Cherry, that's why I sent it. I see it. I see the face. I see it. And it was breathtaking. And I just know that I know he is with us. He is with us. Oh my gosh. Do y'all see this? Look at, oh wow. It's kind of like out of focus for some reason, but okay. I was like, what is that about? Did y'all see that? It just kind of got out of focus, and oh, that was awesome. Dubin Delight, bless you all, lovely chat. Bless you all, lovely chat to find. Thank you so much, Dubin Delight. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Awesome Alvin says, Tracy Anderson, how was your day? Thank you, appreciate that. No problem at all. Shida, you know I love you so much. I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. Shanita, love me. Tracy Anderson, hey to you. Hey. Jiminy Cricket says, good evening. Good evening to you. Shanita H says, hey Tracy, thanks again for using those butterfly emojis. You know we love butterflies over here. We are butterflies. We fly above all negativity. We're all things positive. We have an endless amount of possibilities. So therefore, we can do whatever we put our minds to. Don't let nobody disrupt you, distract you, or tell you that you can't do something. While they're telling you that you can't do it, you just like, don't even talk to them. You just like, you continue to do what you do while they watch you do what they can't do. It's like me. Like I've had so many people say, what, you don't need to be working in surgery, you're gonna mess around and get sick or blah 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 blah. You're gonna all the blood and stuff, you can catch AIDS, you can do this, you don't need to go to school for that. I'm like, why would you want to distract me and disrupt me from getting degrees, and bettering myself? Like, why would you want to do that? My dad and my mom never did that. It was extended family. And to this day, I'm sorry to say, you know what, I'm not sorry to say, but they're just like not doing anything with their lives. And meanwhile, I've secured many, many bags. Let me just say that, okay? What lake is this, people? It's so beautiful outside. Okay, I don't really know what lake it is, but I just know it's like a body of water, and I found this like kind of park, and it's just really, really nice. So maybe Jiminy Crickets, I'll probably do research a little bit better. But really, I don't even want to tell people because I don't want everybody coming out here who might just be passing through or probably in the Fort Myers area. I had those thoughts myself before my mom passed. Miss NJ, thank you so much for saying that. So you said, so I feel you, Terrence. Thank you for saying that. Honest to God, I appreciate it. We're not alone in this, okay? We're not alone in this. I will never ever think that. I will never ever think that now. But I did think that when I was younger. I thought, okay, I'm the only one that's having. My mom passed away, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm the only one that's having these thoughts, and and I wasn't. I was not. I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I've been to Los Angeles. Oh my gosh, I purchased my first Denali in Los Angeles, in LA. Melrose Avenue. I love that. Oh my gosh. I love the West Coast. And that's when I went to LA, when I went to Los Angeles, that was the first time. Because, actually, so I worked in Duarte, which is outskirts of LA. And I worked at City of Hope Hospital. I've been there lots and lots of times. And I had a beautiful apartment in West Covina. And I've also stayed in Covina. But my first time I went, I had a beautiful apartment in West Covina. I would drive from West Covina to Duarte. Again, all of this is pretty much like the LA area. I'm sure you know that, Jiminy Crickets. And oh my gosh, I fell in love with it. I loved it. And it's so silly because the first time I was telling my mom, obviously my mom was alive and well then. I was like, Mom, there's a store here. It's called Dee Dee's Discount. So I'm from Mississippi going there. And that's what I got so excited about. I got excited about freaking Dee Dee's Discount. And I love that store. Oh my gosh, that store is, and so when my mom visited and oh my gosh, she fell in love with that store too. And so when I was in Tampa earlier, I was at Dee Dee's Discount, and so everything that I see, I'm seeing my mom, because we would go shopping together and stuff, and we actually shop at Dee Dee's. Yeah, it was so awesome. But I love LA. I love LA. It's fun. People talk about the smog, but there's pros and cons to everything. Today was hot as hell. It feels so much better now, but it's, we're gonna be approaching the hurricane season. Y'all know what Ian did back here. My Denali was underwater. It was totaled. It just is what it is. Life is filled with adversity. We got to keep going. We can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Miss Danny J said, hello there, Jiminy. Jiminy Cricket says, hello, Miss Beautiful Nanny. I'm sorry. Hello, beautiful Miss Danny. Let me say it right, not Nanny. Miss Danny J. I will never disrespect your name, okay? You're a beautiful queen, and you deserve your name to be said right, okay, every time, okay? You hear me? Every time. Awesome Alvin says, hi. Thank you so much for using that. I appreciate you so much, Alvin. Thank you. Jimmy the Cricket says, how's your day going? Feels like a Saturday. We got Monday off with pay. Hell yeah. Jimmy the Crickets, amen. Now I gotta use my PTO though. I don't want to use my PTO, but I'm excited to have Monday off. I really am. Oh my gosh. Lord willing, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna go to the park. We're gonna play some tennis, and we're gonna have fun. But yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. But I do have a very busy week ahead of me, and I'm super stoked about it. I'm excited about it. I'm really enthusiastic about this week upcoming, and I have so much call. I'm on call so much, but it's okay. We enjoyed. I was in Ybor. I was in Channelside. I was doing a lot of fun stuff in Tampa. Okay, so it's time to just kind of get back to the whole thrill of working, in which I'm excited about it. Awesome Alvin says, exactly. Miss NJ said, my day is going great. Thanks for asking. That's so sweet of y'all. Jimmy Cricket said, yes, God bless all of us, blessings upon blessings. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. My mom had ovarian cancer. My mom did too, Alvin. I know you talked about that, yeah. And they're now in heaven, roasting people, having fun. Yeah, I don't think roasting stops, okay? Like, I don't think, jokes stop. I literally think about it. God is like a huge jokester, right? Like, my grandma, my mom's mother, she showed up to her own funeral late. She was she was late to her own funeral. We were all waiting on for them to bring the casket. And I'm like, where is the casket? And she was late. So you have to find the humor in so many things to just like, to continue to live. Like life is filled with adversity, and we got to just keep going. But I'm so sorry, Alvin. I know, oh my gosh, you're your mother's twin, just like I'm my mother's twin, and you just got to keep going, okay? We got to keep going and just continue their legacy. They're just not here on earth, okay? Like in form, the physical form, but they're still here in spirit. The spirit never dies, y'all. The spirit is everlasting, period. And you do have, you do have people that don't believe that, and you believe what you want to believe, because there's no way I can just there's no way I'm doing this without like God and knowing that my mom's spirit is amongst me. I'm telling you guys, I've seen it. I know it. I can't just prove it to you guys. It's something you just have to know within. And so, that's just how I look at it. I'm going to the beach tonight to watch the sunset with daughters right here in Huntington Beach. Oh, awesome. I've been there several times. Jiminy Crickets. Dupe and Delight. For sure, I find comfort in that now. Absolutely. Probably get some clam chowder. Oh my gosh. I had the best clam chowder when I was in, let me not lie, I was in Maine. I was in Rockport, Maine, and I worked at Penn Bay Medical Center. And oh my gosh, small little town. I lived in, I had an Airbnb in Owl's Head, Maine. And when I tell you the hospital, let me just say those lunch ladies were like the lunch ladies from my school in Mississippi. Oh my gosh, y'all. I never had clam chowder, before, and it was delicious. And I just, every Thursday would have it. I was like, okay, is it Thursday yet? Here I am. I'm excited about work and all this stuff, seeing people. But I'm like, is it Thursday yet? Because I want the clam chowder. I never had that. And it is so delicious. It's so good. So I hope and pray that you enjoy yours. Awesome Alvin says, hey, duping delight. John B said, that's right. Thank you, John B. Jimmy the Cricket said, no, don't take it, brother. Tell the truth. Some of us don't always walk right, but God keeps me in his grace and love. Amen. Absolutely. Awesome Alvin says, hi, John B. Jiminy Cricket says, Miss Eddie J, what's for dinner tonight? Awesome Alvin says, hello, Jiminy. Jiminy Cricket says, hello, Awesome Alvin. Pleasure to meet you. Loving me, Tracy Anderson, coming back in with those channel member emojis. She's reminding you guys that you guys can drop emojis too, but you got to become a member. So I have one channel membership. It's T's Awesome Butterflies. I greatly appreciate you guys becoming a member. If not, it's okay. I'll still do long content, short content, live streams. You might see me in somebody else's live stream, whatever stuff. Like, I'm just gonna be all around YouTube, okay? I'm just all about it, you know. And I love to spread positivity around the YouTube world, you know. But like I said, I'm a Christian now, so don't put everything on me now. All right, I'm not perfect. You said I'm from Los Angeles, California. Yeah, I said I've been there. Yeah, I've been there several times. I swear I'm not just saying this, but I've been to North and South California, and I must say, you know, it never rains in Southern California. I mean, it has rain there, but it rains a lot. Northern California, oh my gosh. I worked in Mountain View, California. I worked in San Jose. I worked in Sunnyvale, California. Where else have I been? I've been so many different places, but also, I mean, I've worked in San Diego. I worked in Sacramento. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm well traveled. Okay, I really have been to. I've been to 32 states. I've been out of country. I thank God for that. I've been around the block for a little minute. So yeah, I just didn't hop up and was like, okay, I'm here. But California, beautiful. It's amazing. I was like, so I remember driving in, and I was like, Mom, there's these big white things spinning around. I was just a mess. So now, I know so much now. Like when I was in Colorado for the first time, and I was driving, like, okay, so I was in Denver, and then I was driving up up I-70, up I-70, and so we're getting into like more altitude, and oh my gosh, y'all, my ears start popping. I go through the Eisenhower tunnel, and my at the time I didn't know, I thought it was my tire. I was in a Grand Prix, Pontiac Grand Prix, and I love that car. Something went boom, and I was like, what? It just popped, and I thought it was like my tire. I pulled over to the side of the road. Cars are speeding down, like on this interstate, and it was my cheese puffs. Oh my God. And I thought it was my tire, and I was like, I was so nervous, and I was like, Mom, I made a mistake. This is my first assignment, you guys, and I didn't have GPS. So what I did was, you remember MapQuest? So I printed out the MapQuest directions. And you know what's funny was, God is so good, because I did purchase, obviously I went from I was making like $10 an hour to like making like $40 an hour. I thought I was rich. And hence, that's the reason why, like I said, I ended up making so much money. Like I, purchased a home and all that, which was not a good idea. In a sense, I mean, it wasn't, because I wasn't going to be home, and I just wanted to do it. But I ended up making, I sold it and everything. I ended up making more money, and I thank God for that. But yeah, so now, like I said, I got so many things I can share and stuff, but it's like, I'll tell anybody, please do your homework. Do your due diligence. Don't just jump into anything because, you got the money, or it's just, oh my gosh, like this is exciting, I never experienced that. Don't just do that. Just take your time, do it right. Take your time, do it right. And I took my time, after that. But definitely I was like, okay, Mom, I don't know about this. And she said, boy, you got this. I'm like, Mom, I don't know about this. I'm crying, like, honestly, I'm crying like on the phone like a baby. And sure enough, like, I remember, so when I first went to Frisco, Colorado, that's my most favorite place, by the way. Even though I have Aspen Valley Hospital on, I love the hat, but I like the hospital, but I couldn't stand Aspen. Aspen was like, filled with so many snobs. I had a newer Denali. I mean, it wasn't like brand new at the time, but it was like newer, and they were like, oh, you don't have the latest one. I was like, what the hell? And then they have like this thing where they were like, oh, we're going to go for wings, and the wings were like $3 for one wing. I'm making money, but I'm not gonna pay $3 for no damn one wing. And they're like, oh, it's on sale now. And I'm like, y'all have lost y'all minds. Like, this wing better be like dark wing duck. It better sing me to like the theme song, or it was just like not even real. I could not believe that people like. I mean, it was so expensive. It was so expensive. It was like dumb expensive. But anyway, I love Colorado. Like I love Frisco, I love Ville, I love Breckenridge. Again, I'm this like again, I was much bigger, but I'm like this fat black guy from Mississippi. I ain't never ever seen snow. I never even thought of I ain't even know really what skiing was. And going there, having lost some weight, and getting on the beginner slopes, and hanging out with like the chief of staff, the surgeon. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was just amazing, amazing experience, and it showed me that I can do it. And you guys, true story. I've gone back there up until COVID 2020. I've gone back to Frisco, Colorado every single year. Every single year I've gone back to the hospital. That's my most favorite hospital. I keep in contact with all the doctors. So many people have traveled. Now they have travel assignments there, but I'm not gonna lie to you, with Dora, because you have to get so many licenses. I have a Dora license, but it's just so much more money that you have to come out of pocket now to travel to certain states, and sometimes it's really not worth it if you ask me. But yeah, I love Colorado, and also I gambled in Black Hawk. And you already know my mom did too. I got my mom to come there, and she enjoyed it. My mom really does not like really. My mom is not really about winter, but she enjoyed it. She really enjoyed it there. Um, I'm just here because Miss Danny is my friend and the recommend this channel. Oh, Jiminy, thank you so much, Miss Danny J, for the recommendation. Yes, it is. God shine your sun rays on our hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, Jiminy Crickets, you're more than welcome here. I appreciate you so much for being here. It means a lot to me. It really does. Sophia says, hi, birds, hello, birds. Sophia, it's so pretty. Yes, it is so beautiful. You guys are gonna see like a duck in the screen. Oh, it's already there. You see? Oh, it's just a swimming along. That is so pretty. That's so nice. I love that. Salmon burgers for me, chicken, turkey, hot dogs for the family, baked beans, potato salad, banana poke cake. Banana poke cake, that sounds delicious. I want some of that. Oh my gosh. I ordered from the what is it? Power of the Omen, that's in Starville, Mississippi. I ordered a banana pudding pound cake. So I never had that. I've had their banana pudding. I've had the banana pound loaf. Yeah, I showed you guys early in the other live stream. Yeah, it's pretty much like banana nut bread. So I've had that. That's delicious. And so I just know that this is going to be good. The reviews are through the roof. So I'm excited about that. So we networking and supporting others. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, networking and supporting one another is so important. Thank you so much, Jiminy Crickets. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm very familiar with those RWAs. Oh, I was like, huh? With those areas. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And San Jose has a SAP Open. So it's a tennis tournament there, and I love that. I love going to that tournament. It's so personable, right? Because it's just like they make the stadium. I forgot where they do a lot of hockey there in San Jose, but they make that into like a tennis, or it's arena, and they make it Coliseum Arena, whatever you want to say. It's a nice size building, but they make it into like just one tennis court, and then they have like I saw Andy Roddick play there, Verdasco, Del Potro, Novak Djokovic. I've seen them play at that tournament. Now, when I was there, it was a scrimmage match, like it was an exhibition match. I can't talk. With I don't want to lie, with Andy Roddick and John McEnroe. So that was really, look, if I didn't see anybody else, it was all men. But if I didn't see anybody else, I didn't care. It was so awesome to see that, But y'all know I love tennis. I love watching tennis, but I love playing it more. I wanted to get down there and play it. They probably would have crushed me. Like I could probably return a couple balls, but it was really, really exciting. Um, the foothills are beautiful. Yeah, okay, it is. I know exactly what you're talking about. There's so many gorgeous areas. It's gorgeous areas wherever, wherever any of us are, right? And it's like not so gorgeous. Like I was telling people when I went to, and people think that I'm joking. I went to Anchorage, Alaska. I've been there twice. I'm not even kidding. There is a hood with lots and lots of black people. People are like, "You're lying." I'm like, "I'm not lying." I'm so serious. They're like, "No way." I'm like, "Yes way." There's actual people. There's black people there. So it's what the media shows you and what they want you to see. But have you ever seen that, like where you go to these places and guys, the Wayno 876 Gaming just went. Oh my God, the Wayno 876 Gaming just went live. You guys, I'm gonna be hopping off of here. Let's go raid the Wayno 876 Gaming. Again, the Wayno 876 Gaming is live right now. We're gonna raid his live stream, okay? We're gonna go over there and say, "Hey, how you doing?" But thank y'all so much. Thank you for subscribing. Tennis is so much fun and good for your heart. Yeah, I think so. I think it's kept me alive because I probably would have been dead a long time ago. I've been playing since the age of 10. My mom died from endometrial uterine cancer. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Miss Annie J. That hurts my heart. I've assisted on so many of those cases. And those are tough cancers, Female cancers are really tough, I must say. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my gosh, that breaks my heart. I'm so sorry. Kimberly McNeil says, "Hi, Terrence. Nice sunset." Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My wife worked a City of Hope in Duarte. Jiminy Crickets. Well, do you mind me asking who your wife is? Like, I've worked there. So, oh my gosh. I loved it. I loved it there. Now, my car's broken into in the parking lot, but again, I don't hate it, okay? but I love City of Hope. City of Hope is an amazing, amazing facility. A lot of people don't understand, but City of Hope is an oncology facility. So, even before, I didn't even know, like, I tell you, I told so many stories about City of Hope, but the kids there that were battling cancer, and I was upset one morning because my check did not hit my account. And I was telling my mom, she was like, "Calm down." I was like, "Mom, no, I need to have my damn money right now, blah, 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 blah." And they owe me this. And when I saw this kid who is battling cancer, and just kicking the ball around and enjoying life. And I was like, if you don't get your mess together, Terrence, like this kid only has so many years to live, and you're complaining about, okay, your check that you're going to get, but it's just so happened that it didn't come in, it didn't touch down to my account like it should have, but it came the next day. But it taught me just to don't do that. And I'll tell you guys, I didn't do that ever since then. Like I'm not just saying that, I'm telling you, that hospital and the people there taught me so much, and I don't take anything for granted. And now, having lost my mom to ovarian cancer, like it hits even harder. So that's why I said I love doing those cases where we can remove a cancerous prostate or a cancerous uterus or whatever the case may be, and we get to stare it in the face and say, "You know what, we got you," and the patients, the prognosis is going to be okay, because you just never know. You never know. Life is so short. But yeah, I'm sorry to talk so much. Y'all know I talk. Jacksonville kid, this looks like Tampa Bay. It is? Well, okay, it's not. I'm in Fort Myers, but I was in Tampa Bay. I was in Tampa Bay earlier. But I'm in Fort Myers now. Hey, Kimberly, thank y'all so much. Again, the Wayno 876 Gaming is live, you guys. I'm going to hop over. Thank you guys so much. I have $3. That's awesome. Jiminy Crickets, thanks again for coming in. I appreciate your support. My wife passed away last year in August. I'm so sorry, Jiminy Crickets. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My wife used to say the kids was the hardest part of working there. Yes, I'm telling you. I've seen a lot of kids pass away there. And that's why I said that hospital changed me forever. Now, that hospital changed me. Everything is rewarding, but that hospital was super rewarding. And also, the Burns unit, Galveston, Texas, has Shriners. And I worked in the Burns unit there. And I'm telling you guys, it's like when you see that, it's like something that you can't unsee. And it just put life into perspective. I'm not trying to sit up here, again, be Papa Teresa or try to change anybody's mindset. But I'm telling you guys, we could be in a lot worse situations, okay? We can be in a lot worse situation than we are now. So count your blessings. Um, it's okay. She's resting. Thank you. She loves working there. Wow. I just, the world is so small. Jiminy Crickets, you're gonna make me cry. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I literally love that facility, and I'm so sorry that you lost your wife. Oh my gosh. Well, she is resting. I like to say more. She's celebrating, and she's probably like rejoicing right now that we're even talking about this. Um, uh, Duping Delight says, so sorry. Sending love your way. Thank you so much. We're sending love to Jiminy Crickets. Thank you so much. Duping Delight said, lovely sunset. Thank you. Count our blessings. Absolutely. I did many walks there for cancer. Wow. It's so crazy you said that. I just did one. Was it like 2 weeks ago? And anyway, I walk like, oh my God. It's 8:09. It's 8:09 right now. And let me show you this. So this is fit. Focus on me, baby. And so today, I've gotten 17,249 steps in so far. And we're gonna get more before midnight. And let me show. Can you see that? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not focusing. Okay. So today, 17,272. Yesterday, 21,861. May 23rd, 31,722. May 22nd, 12,865. And then I got 20,000 May 21st, and then 13,000 May 20. Y'all, I'm telling you, I've been walking my butt off, and I want to continue to walk. And I don't know, like I feel I say I'm walking towards a better Terrence, but I walk and I just reminisce about all things, Life is so short, y'all. It's so short. I didn't care. I wore my pink shirt. Oh, I love pink. Look, I love pink. I got a shirt that says "Real Men Wear Pink." Pink is so I worked at Shock Trauma in Baltimore, Maryland, and everybody wears pink scrubs. And people get upset when they're out of them because they're like, "Where the pink scrubs at?" And we have to go back to like the periwinkle or the green ones. I feel like we look like prisoners then, but we it's a beautiful thing. But hey, to each his own. But pink is amazing. I just wish people would stop doing that, referencing. I'm not saying you're doing it, but I'm just saying I wish people would stop referencing like different colors with sexuality. I like purple. I like pink. There's gay guys that like black and green or whatever, and that's not like the typical color. But why can't they like that, and why can't I like this? It's just so stupid. People are ignorant. I even had a pink bandana. That's awesome. I love that. Dubin said, I love pink. Congratulations. Awesome, Alvin. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for keeping y'all so long. Thank y'all for being in here. Remember, we're butterflies. We fly above all negativity. We're all things positive. We have an endless amount of possibilities. Therefore, we can do whatever we put our minds to. I appreciate all the gifts and everything. That means so much to me. Leroy Jenkins is here, y'all. Leroy, thank you for coming in, Leroy. Leroy, oh gosh. I got a cousin named Leroy. He's a hoot. Purple's my fave color. I love purple. Yeah, purple. Green is my favorite color, but purple is awesome. I have some tennis videos up this past week. Well, this weekend, or this past weekend, I should say. And I was in purple. I had purple socks on. I had my purple sweat shirt on, and I was smashing that ball against the backboard. But you guys, like I said, Dwayno 876 is live. Let's go over to his channel. I don't have the link, do I? I'm so sorry, but just put Dwayno, like D-Y, okay, oh my God, DWAYNO gaming, GAMING, and he should pop up. Thank you for the positivity and kind chat. You're absolutely welcome. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Thank you so much, Jiminy Crickets. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Tracy, I love you, and I'll call you. I love you so much. I love your live stream. Okay, I love your live stream. You look absolutely beautiful. Boots on the ground, baby. Boots on the ground. Y'all check out Love Me Tracy Anderson too. She's an amazing content creator, and she's so amazing. Like to the point where you're not gonna believe she's a glamour. I mean, she's like doing it. She looks amazing. She encourages me so much. Bet that looked awesome. Awesome. Exactly, our brother. Thank you so much, Awesome Alvin. God bless you. God bless you all. I will talk to you later. Thanks again. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Bye. Dwayno 876 Gaming, you guys. Raid the live stream. Raid his chat right now. Thank you.